You ever one of those days where you actually try? Like you know what you should be doing. You tell yourself, okay, come on, let's go. And nothing happens. Same chair, same plan, same stuck. And now it's not just confusing. Now it's frustrating because now you're trying. And if you ever had this happen to you, well, just stay with me for a minute. Because today we're not just talking about why this happens, we're talking about what to actually do when it does. And I'm going to give you 6 things that help. And the one that I personally use all the time, I'm going to give to you right at the end. So stick around for that one because it's what I use every time.
Welcome to Living with Parkinsons. The good, the bad, and the reality. Real talk, real life, real community with Bryce Perry. Let's begin.
All right. Well, welcome back to the episode, the broadcast. And if you saw the last episode, we talked about something that hit a lot of people. This idea that with Parkinson's, it's not that you stop caring. It's that your brain stopped tagging what matters. That lost highlighter. So today, we're not waiting for that highlighter to come back. We're going to create our own. And I call these external highlighters. Pretty creative, right? Now, don't worry. This isn't complicated. This is real life, and this is what actually works. And if you're new here, my name is Bryce, and this is Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. And I'm glad you're here. And if you want to hear all about Parkinson's, the real stuff, the real life, real talk, and find a real community, then this is your place. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and stick around because we're going places and we're just getting started. All right, first one, my first external highlighter. I call it shrink the start. Shrink the start, not the task, the start. Because starting is the hardest part. Not doing it, starting it. So instead of I need to go for a walk, I say, I'm just going to put on my shoes. That's it. And once you do that, sometimes the next step just happens. Not always, but enough that it matters, right? Small steps. Got to start somewhere. So stop looking at the big picture. Stop overwhelming yourself. Small. All right. Number 2, the external highlighter number 2. I call this borrow momentum because your brain might not create urgency, but it responds to urgency. So it might look like this. Hey, come for a walk with me. Or Carmen saying, let's just start this together. Or even just being around someone doing something. It gives your brain a nudge. So if you don't have the energy, try to hang around with somebody who does. Try to get in around somebody who does and borrow some of theirs, right? Borrow some of theirs. They're doing it. You're just tagging along. And I know you don't want to. I get it. That's apathy, right? We don't want to. But these are things that we have to push ourselves to do because the longer we stay in this apathy state, the longer it's going to be. So these are little tiny things that you can do, little pushes, little nudges to get you moving. Okay? Think of it that way. No pressure, but little nudges. All right, external highlighter number 3. I call this time triggers. Okay? And this is what I mean by this. You have to stop waiting to feel like it. Did I just step on your toes? Let me say it again. You have to stop waiting to feel like it because you're not going to feel like it. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not. So you have to stop waiting for it. Pick a time. Pick a start time. 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. I start. Not when I feel ready, not when I feel motivated, but at 10 a.m. Because thinking is where apathy wins. Think about that. Thinking is where apathy wins. Because you'll outthink yourself. You really will. Now, let me just pause here just for a second. If this is hitting home for you, and you're sitting there going like, okay, yeah, this is me, do me a favor, hit the like button. Like this video, not for me, but because it helps to get this video, this episode in front of somebody else who may be sitting in that same chair, laying on that same couch, not being able to move right now. And they really may need this. So please hit that like button, and that signals YouTube that maybe this is okay. And they'll start showing it to new people and they'll show it around. And hopefully we will get in front of somebody who really, really needs this today, besides you and me, right? Okay. And they're probably sitting there right now thinking that they're the only one. Okay. Have you been there before you came to this channel? How many of you thought you were the only one? Hashtag, I thought I was. I thought I was the only one. I'd love to know. And then others will see that and it'll encourage them. Because apathy is oh, it's tough. Oh, it's hard. It's so hard. Because we want to, we know we should, we know we got to do it, and we just can't do it. So these are these little tiny nudges to get you going. I think of it like this. When I freeze, and I don't freeze often, but when I do freeze, what actually gets me going is Carmen comes behind me and kind of pushes my leg, gives it a nudge, gets it moving once. And once that leg starts to move once, it's like, okay, I'm walking, even if I don't want to, even if I'm like, and I start to move my legs. And I want you to think of it like that. Okay. Stop thinking of all the things that you aren't doing. Think of all the things you're missing. Stop thinking about that. Stop trying to, because you're overwhelming yourself. Just think about putting on your shoes. Just think about walking to the mailbox, something small. Okay. And also, you know what? If you're not subscribed yet, um, hit subscribe, stick around because this is what we do here. We figured this out together. All right, what do? We did 1, 2, and 3. And here is your external highlighter, number 4. I call it visual cues. Okay? Put things where you can see them on purpose before. Okay? Shoes by the door, meds on the counter, list on the table or coffee table. Because if your brain won't highlight it, you have to highlight it physically, right? And if you're anything like me, you'll still walk past the shoes 3 times, look at them, and go, yeah, I should probably put those shoes on and walk. any any me too's in there? Any me hashtag me too in the comments, or is it just me? Because don't leave me hanging on this one. I don't want to think I'm the only one who walks past my shoes probably 5 times before I actually put them on. So if you're with me on that one, let me know that for sure. Um, okay, external highlighter number 5. Okay, this is what I call pairing. Pairing. So you attach something hard to something easy. Okay, what does that mean? Well, how about this? Put your shoes on while the coffee's brewing, or stretch while watching TV, walk while talking on the phone. Now it doesn't feel like a separate task. It just starts to happen, right? I don't want to stretch. I don't want to move. I don't want to. Well, you know what? You're sitting there watching TV anyway, so move that arm. Just go up and down. Come on, give it a stretch. Stretch it out, right? It's so simple. How about do it with me right now? Just stretch it out. Wherever you're doing, just pull it out. Stretch those arms. Move around. There you go. Look at I'm cracking. I mean, it actually feels good. Just get some movement going. All right. And if you did that, I was going to say breathe with Bryce, but how about this? How about a stretch with Bryce? Put that in the comments, and I'll know that I didn't look silly all by myself here. But add to something. So you're gonna if you're a coffee person like me, you're waiting for that coffee to brew, right? What are you doing? You're standing there staring at it. Just go and put your shoes on. It's just a little quick little thing. It's a little nudge, little nudges, and they're on already. You've already beat one of your own excuses to not do it. That's what you have to do. You have to beat your own excuses to not do it. Okay. External highlighter number 6. And I call this one micro wins, right? Lower the bar and finish something. Okay? Make the bed. Send one text message. Take your meds on time once today. And then actually acknowledge it because your brain still needs the signal of that mattered. And when you think about it, that's dopamine. That's the system trying to wake back up again. Now, those are 6. They're simple little steps, little tiny things. But I promise you, if you do one of them, try 2, try all 6. Little cues, little things will get you where you need to go. I have one more for you. I have a bonus one for you, the one that I actually use the most all the time. But just before we get there, you know what time it is, don't you? It's time for me to read to you what my wife Carmen wrote for Care Partners. And this is Carmen's Care Partner Corner. From a care partner's perspective, this is where things really start to shift. Because once you understand that apathy isn't laziness, you stop trying to push and you start trying to support. Instead of saying, "Why aren't you doing this?" you can say, "Let's start it together." Or even, "I'll do the first step with you." Because sometimes it's not about creating motivation, it's about creating movement. And here's a simple tip I've learned: break the task down for them out loud. Hmm. Make it smaller, make it easier to start. Because when the starting point feels manageable, everything else has a better chance of following. And if you're feeling frustrated sometimes, that's okay too. Because this part is hard. But the fact that you're here trying to understand it, that matters more than you think. Hmm. I like that. And you know what? Thank you, Carmen. Thank you. Thank you, Carmen. If you like that, how about give it that a like or put a heart in the comments for all the care partners out there, and for Carmen, I appreciate that. And you know, I thought about that. She does do that to me. She'd be like, "Okay, here's what we're going to do, Bryce." Like, she'll spell it out loud. Like, we're going to go over here. We're going to grab our shoes, and then we're going to walk. But we're just going to the mailbox. That's all. That's all. That's all we're doing. We're just going to quick there and back. You know, trick. What a tricker. What a tricker. Next thing you know, we're walking around the block. But I get that, and it works, and it works for it works on me, I guess, right? Um, and I guess you know when you hear it like that from both sides, it really does start to make a lot more sense, doesn't it? Okay, now I promise you at the very beginning my tip that I use, and I use it all the time, and here it is. Let's just call it this one: the external highlighter number 7, the 30-second rule. 30-second rule. I tell myself, just do it for 30 seconds. That's it. Not finish it, not commit to it. Just start for 30 seconds. Because you know what? 30 seconds seems manageable, doesn't it? Your brain doesn't fight that. And here's the funny part: most of the time, all the time, I keep going because I'm already doing it. And when I don't, that's okay too. Because I still broke the stall. And sometimes that's the win. Do you understand what I mean by that? I broke the stall. I got up and did it when I didn't want to. And I'll take that for today. I really will. So let me ask you, which one of these do you think would actually help you the most? Are you going to try it? Drop it in the comments. Start small, momentum, time, visual, pairing, wins, or 30 seconds. And you can always go back and re-watch it again and just get those little nuggets out there. Or just tell me your own. What is one thing that you use, right? That helps you push through apathy, that helps you break through when you just don't want to do it, when you want to do it and you just can't, right? Just let me know what that is. And if you missed last episode, please go back and watch it because that's where we explained why this is happening. Today, it was all on the how, right? This is how. And if you want the tools to actually track this stuff, your patterns, your good days, your stuck days, that's why I built the club. Everything is in there and it's always open. It's always going to be free. The link is in the description to get into a wave. I believe we're probably in wave 4 now, which is amazing. So get in there soon because this doesn't open until July. You don't want to wait till July. Come on, jump in there, try the trackers, start tracking this stuff. It's actually quite fun, and there's actually a group, a medication tracking group in there, and you can get in there, you can talk about track these things and talk about it, and hear what others are doing and how they're dealing with it and how they're looking at it. And that's really important. It really, really is. So that link's in the description below. Now let's land this, okay? Let's land this plane. Here is your Bryceism for today. With Parkinson's, it's not that you're lazy. Just your brain forgot to send the memo. Damn brain. Well, there you are. Well, until next time, I want you to keep showing up. I want you to keep being real. And I want you to keep doing life today. I love you. I really do. I really do. If it's your first time here, I hope you stay. I hope you know that you're not alone. You never were, and you never will be again. I'll see you on the next episode.
Parkinson's may be part of your life, but it doesn't get to define it. Thanks for listening to Living with Parkinsons, the good, the bad, and the reality. If this episode moved you, helped you, or reminded you you're not alone, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to go deeper? The Inner Circle is waiting. Monthly Zoom calls, 24/7 community, and a direct line to Bryce. You'll find the link in the show notes. Until next time, keep showing up and keep doing life today.